never get free. Lamb to the slaughter, what you gon' do when there's blood in the water? The price of your greed is your son and your daughter. What you gon' do when there's blood in the water? Look me in my eyes.
Hi guys, this is Ravenclaw What If. Welcome back to another What If story. Now this is What If female deku was Shoto's Todoroki's sister, twin sister, part 3, I think. But let me double check, just to make sure. Just let me find my little thing right here. I don't remember how many parts. I think I did 2, so maybe it's the second one. I'm not totally sure. Ah, damn it, darn it. Almost cussed. Part 0, 1, 2. So yeah, it's part 3. I just want to make sure. As we cut to the later that night, where we left off, we're gonna cut to Shoto Todoroki at the end, at the Todoroki residence. As all Shoto Todoroki's brothers and sisters, brother and sister or whatever, they hear Shoto, Todoroki, and Endeavor yelling as she's accusing Endeavor. Where's my sister? I try to ask Mom, but she won't say anything. And he's like, why bother with that weakling? She's not important. As Todoroki's yelling, she's my sister. I was a fool to think you actually cared about me. As they're yelling, as Endeavor's like, you need to get things straight, girl. You're nothing but a weapon. I don't care about any of these failed experiments. As Shoto slaps him. See, that's the reason why Mom left. If you won't tell me, I'll find my answers myself. I should have never, you put a wedge between me and my sister, thinking you actually cared about me. I should have known better. After how you completely ignore my twin sister, I will find Luna on my own. Luna on my own. Mom had the right idea of abandoning you. As she slams the door, as she, walks out the front door, as Endeavor's like, get back here, Todoroki. As Shoto flicks him off and slams, walks off. As she gets in a car, drives off to Momo's place. As there's a buzz on the main gate, as Momo gets a call, someone's here for her. She's like, young miss, what is it? Miss Shoto is here. She seems quite upset. So I let her in. And she's like, yes, let her in. Don't be idiot. As she sees Shoto visibly upset and crying. And she's like, best friend, what's wrong? Let's go to my room. As they put her inside. And she's like, what's wrong? As she explains what happened, and she mentions her sister, her twins, and she's like she's thinking about that girl she met, that, she kind of liked it a little bit. She's like, should I tell her? They did look exactly like each other. Minus, more white hair than that. It's just probably my imagination. It's probably just a coincidence. And she's like, this is the first time I've heard you mention you have a twin sister. And she's like, yeah, the scar I have on my face? Yes, I've always been wanting to ask that, but I never want to pry into your personal business, even though you're my best friend. And she's like, it was my father put a wedge between me and my sister, and my sister kind of lost her temper. And that's where the last thing my sister ever did say or did anything to me gave me this scar. And she's like, Why would she do that? If she's your sister, my father completely ignored her. Only one that actually cared about any of my brothers and sisters with my mom. And after my mom left after she left, Endeavor, and she, explained, she's like, you right if I stay here for a while? And she's like, of course, Shoto, you're like a sister to me. You're my best friend. Of course, my parents will love you. So, she stays the night over there, bonding. She's like, so what exactly is your sister's name? More normally, am I asking? It's Luna Todoroki. She's, another hint. She's like, huh. I might have to talk to that girl before I mention anything. She wants to get, all the details first because Momo's smart. She's more of a fighter in this one, but she's not stupid. So she's like, if you want, Shoto, I could help you. And she's like, really? Sorry. You don't have to, Momo. Of course, we're friends. That's what friends do. If we ever do find her, there's a good possibility that she won't have nothing like to do. She won't have anything to do with you or even hate you. And she's like, I know. The way I treated her was very uncool for me. Cool pun. So, the way I treated her was very unsister-like. Ever since she disappeared, my mom won't say anything. My sad mistake for old man won't say anything. I know something happened. I'm worried that Endeavor, my mom, had her killed. As she's like, I don't think that's true, Shoto. I wouldn't pass my parents. As the next day happens, and we're going to go to the morning. As Luna gets up, gets ready. As she gets downstairs, eats breakfast. As Asashi and Inko are on the table. So, what's your plans for today, sweetheart? Oh, I got some training to do with Explosion Boy. That tempered, spiky hair kid. Then I'll be back later on, and hopefully we can spend time together, Dad. As he's like, of course, sweetheart. Just call me when you're done with your training. And she's like, thanks, Dad. So where are you gonna go train? The old place where you trained me, where you had me do training. Oh, that force. It's a abandoned force outside the city, so so they don't get trouble for using their quirk in public because no one's out there, so it's not really public. So anyways, it's just a loophole. There's a doorbell ringing. And it's like, that must be him. There's several. And she's like, calm down, I'm coming, Spiky. Explosion terrorist. As Bakugo's like, I'm not a terrorist. I'm like, with that attitude, you kind of remind me of one. Whatever, Snow White. As that happens. I was like, so we're supposed to be training today, so you have an idea where we're going to train? Snow White? I was like, I have an idea. Why don't we go to my old training grounds? It's like, what exactly you're plotting? Don't worry, I'm not plotting, have several of my friends beat you up in the alleyway. And she's like, that was one time. Yeah, whatever, Spiky boy. Come on, let's go. As they get on the bus, as they get to the abandoned, it takes an hour or two to get there. It's spread out. As you see, burn marks on the ground. It's like, this is your ground? But your cork is, ice. I've never seen you use fire, so I don't know what your game is. And she's like, oh, my bad. I totally forgot to mention that. I have a half and half cork. Half cold, half fire. My dad trains me, helps me with the fire. He's been a great help. I'm able to. Only reason I'm able to use my fire without losing control anymore. The more anger I get, the less vicious my fire gets. But enough about me. As she's like, as she does a very big iceberg on the ground, as she creates it, and she's like, "What the hell? What's this for?" Hotheads for your cork. Well, I'm thinking about we should train our our. What do you think? I think we should train our cork control. And she's like, she smiles, fine, Snow White, let's get this done. As do, they train that for a while. As Bakugo, panting. As Luna throws him a bottle of water. Here you go. And she's like, thanks. So Bakugo. So, Spiky. She doesn't say Bakugo yet. They haven't gotten to the first name basis yet. And she's like, okay, Terrace. What type of fighting skill do you have? I've only seen you use brawl. He's like, I don't do fighting skills. I'm all natural. Like, I'm naturally gifted. And he's like, all right, let's see how you're naturally gifted. Come on, Bakugo. Show me what you got. As he's like, cracks his neck. He's like, don't cry to me when you lose. It's like, bring it on. As she gestures her fingers towards him, as he rushes towards her, goes to her punch. As she slides the side of him, kicks him in the stomach as he goes up in the air. As when he lands, as he punches him in the face on the ground. As Bakugo spits. He's like, take it easy, man. He's like, see, that's what your problem is, Bakugo. That's what your problem is, Spiky. You're too easy angered, and you lose focus. So, get up. As she helps him up, as she's like, alright, I want you to do these with me. She's teaching him fighting stances. It's like, what the hell is this for? To make you a better fighter. That brawling thing won't help you in the long run. You're a good brawler, I'll give you that, but you need technique. And I'll teach this to you because we're going to be partners. I need you up in fighting speed when we take out those two. As Bakugo goes, fine. Very well, I'll listen this time. As she looks back, you better listen every time. And she's like, whatever, Snow White. And as we're going to do like a couple weeks, as they've been doing this nonstop. And Asashi and Luna have done, daughter and father time. As he's already gone back to overseas. As we're going to cut to, Bakugo and Luna in the forest, in their little training area. As you see, Bakugo meditating to help with his anger. And she's like, this is stupid. I feel retarded. As he's like, calm down, Spiky. It's like, as she gets up, as she kicks him on the leg, not hard, just all right, get up. Let's see what you learn. So Snow White, are we going to be doing cork? Are we going to do hand-to-hand combat, or are we using our cork this time? Both. Terrace. It's like, very well. Don't cry to me when you lose this time. It's just like, you haven't won yet. You're a fool of yourself, Snow White. Let's see what you got. As Bakugo goes in for a couple combinations with his fists and kicks. As Luna dances around him, kicks him in the stomach. As he swings backwards, lighting an explosion all around the area. As Luna jumps backwards in midair, creates an ice pull a ice staff, plant it in the ground, runs on, her feet on the tree. She pushes forward as she takes the staff and sweeps it up on Bakugo's legs as he falls down. As she slams the staff close to his neck as she stops. As she smiles, I win. As Bakugo is like, I think not. As he goes for a quick explosion. As she gets up, she put a bit of a ice shield around. Ice coated over her body like she does in her punches. As cheap shot. And she's like, me cheap? You're the one using a staff. As they both go and Bakugo goes for explosion, as Luna goes for uses her fire quirk. As they both collide, as they both get knocked in separate directions, as they hit both trees. They both hit simultaneous trees in sequence. As Bakugo starts laughing, so does, Luna. As she starts laughing, good job, Bakugo. As Bakugo's like, good job, Luna. There's that fire I saw in you. As, he gets up, as he helps her up, he's like, here. As he hands her a water, he's like, thanks, Bakugo. As he's like, as Bakugo smirks, like, so you're using my name, are we? Are we first name basis now? As, she stopped talking, and she's like, I guess. Don't think I'm going soft. As, Bakugo's like, wouldn't dream of it, Snow White. As, their phone rings, it's their parents, they're like, wondering where they are. It's getting kind of dark. He's like, I guess we probably should head home before our parents kill us. As Bakugo says. As, Luna's like, yeah, probably. As the next day, they go to school. As, all the kids are talking among themselves, like how, out of character Bakugo's been and how Luna and Bakugo spending a lot of time together. Friends. It's weirding people out. Because they were known for being, straight up enemies throughout their beginning of school. As some of Bakugo's old clique, bullies, as, they try to bully, Luna. And Luna's look at him, it's like, what are you doing here? I have no business with you. As they're about to go for a punch, as Bakugo catches their fists, as he twists, it's like, what do you weaklings want? I suggest you leave, Snow White here alone, or you want to be, turned into an icicle. Trust me, I'm only doing this for your own good. As he kicks them, and she's like, what the hell, Bakugo? Sticking up for your girlfriend now? As, Bakugo's like, that's not it at all. Unlike you, she's proven to be powerful. As, it's not a rivalry, but he respects Luna for her power. How she fights after getting to know her. And she's like, she's more useful than any of you losers are. You're nothing but second strings. You're nothing but extras to us. And when we enter this competition next year, we're going to dominate it. And show those, show all those heroes that we're the future we're the future, the most powerful heroes, coming up heroes. As Baku has a chip over his shoulder. As, Luna starts laughing. And she's like, how many times I try to, every time I lecture you on your little, power trip, you still can't break that. I guess it's part of your sparkling personality. And she's like, come on, Bakugo, let's get out of here. I don't have time for these losers. I don't have time for these people. If they can't get it through their thick skull, that they have no chance. As the one with this, what do you say? As Luna gets up to his face. What? Did I stutter? I could easily beat you down, break your arms, all that. But where would that get me? Expended. I won't jeopardize my future hero career over some peons like you. I suggest you get out of my sight. As the room, that hallway they're in, it gets really cold. As Bakugo's like, Jesus, Snow. Jesus, Snow White, ease up on there. We don't want to freeze everyone here. And she's like, of course, Bakugo. I'm a head home. And it's like, all right, training tomorrow. As they, they pound fists because they become, friends over this time. As Bakugo stops her real fast when she heads to Wait, Snow White. Yeah, what is it, Bakugo? And he's like, I'm sorry about how I, acted when we first met. I saw you have such a powerful quirk, but you never really showed off about it or brag about it. Kind of pissed me off. Because he's like, yeah, I can see that with your personality. And, I guess, I kind of took it too far by fighting you a couple times. And she's like, yeah, no problem. As, it's all under the bridge, Bakugo. We're gonna mop the floor with all the other schools in the tournament. I can't wait for next year. He's like, same. Well, I'll call you when the training hits. As, Bakugo's like, fine, Snow White, talk to you later as he goes off. As we're gonna probably stop it there. Yeah, we're gonna stop it there. Think I'm gonna do a time skip till next year in the next part. So I hope and the ship is still gonna be Momo, but I'm just adding more of a more relationship building between Bakugo and Luna in this part. So I hope you guys have a good night and day judging my time zones. Alright, bye.